Hello, Leo. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Mershinsky. Some of you may have been in a relationship in the past. Some of you could be in a current relationship. For others of you, this could be a situation where you know this person, but no one's really speaking up and there's a whole lot of energy. For a small portion of you, this could also be a situationship. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through spirit guides. I have certain reasons for that. All right. Quite nice, not bad. Leo. Things were not so great before, but things are starting to look up here. We got a good range of cards. And feelings and emotions here. You got 1, 2, 3 that are a little bit on the dark side, but they're not so dark. This one slightly. But it's looking really good. We have here illusion followed by love, synthesis, ecstasy, abundance, surrender, doubt, crisis, and then we have relationship under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Leo, I hide from you. I hide the truth. I don't tell you what's on my mind. I don't tell you what's in my heart. Right now, I'm in this state of not really knowing. I hide behind a false veil, behind a false mask. And I don't tell you what it is that's on my mind, that's in my heart, deep down inside. I shy away, and to some degree I even feel embarrassed. But there are certain things that are inside of me that I have held to and held on to deep down. I don't want to talk to you about it. I don't want to tell you. The reason why is because I'm afraid to tell you that I love you. There is so much love. This love is so refreshing. It's new. But it is sacred. And it is unconditional. And I feel that it is pure and true. So many things I have gone through and I have experienced. But knowing that I have fallen in love with you makes all the heartache and the pain go away. The problem is I'm afraid of telling you. There are certain things that have happened in our lives. Certain things for me that I'm not proud of. Things that I buried deep down. Hid them in the thick of the forest, in the shadows of the forest, but there used to be peace and harmony before, and now there's a lack of. What I want to do is restore that peace and harmony. Restoring this peace and harmony, I really do feel that it would be nice to be able to open up to you, to offer you what I've been hiding this entire time, to express to you and to tell you how much I truly love you. I also feel that in this connection, there is a sense of ecstasy. This feeling exists. It is utter bliss, where my soul feels happy. My soul feels one with you. My soul is content. I also feel that in this connection, there is a lot of abundance that is needed. Abundance, I feel. I want to know how I can build this connection with you. I want to take care of you financially. And I have not been addressing this issue. I feel you and I would make a great power couple. We could make a great team. If we work together, we could build an empire. I feel that this abundance, it runs deep. I also feel that in this connection there is a sense of surrender. I have surrendered to you. My mind, my heart, my body. Why have I surrendered? Because I love you. Whatever you say, your wish is my command. If you lead, I will follow. With this, I feel now that I belong to you and you belong to me. And yet, money is also something that's on my mind. You have not seen this for a while because I have hid myself from you. I've put up these boundaries. How are you even supposed to know that I love you this much, that I want to build with you, that I have surrendered to you? You can't possibly know, because I have not really told you. And because of this distance, and because of this lack of communication, I have doubts. Doubts that any of this that I'm working for might work out. There is a lack of faith. There is a lack of trust. Whether to stay in this connection or not, I have doubts. I feel maybe you have doubts. I'm afraid of that. I know what I want. What I want is you. What I don't know is if you want me. I'm hoping that you do. I also feel extremely overwhelmed now because of the feelings and emotions, the experiences that I've gone through. I feel overwhelmed. There's so much melancholy, but impatience, mental anguish, frustration. And it goes on in my mind over and over again. I find it difficult. I find it difficult to move forward, to release myself from this mental anguish. I cannot release myself from being overwhelmed. All I can do is distract myself. A part of me wants to be that person who can overcome this. I'm hoping that I can. Going forward, in this connection, all I want is to settle this down so that I can sort out my emotions. And I can finally handle and tackle all of the issues that we need to. But for now, My thoughts and my emotions are all over the place because I'm overwhelmed. And that is also why I doubt that I would be a good fit. Even if I love you, even if I have surrendered myself to you. Overall, many moons, many nights have gone by when I've thought about you, lying awake in bed, just staring at the ceiling, looking at the stars, wondering what it would be like to be with you by my side, looking into your eyes, holding you close. That is what I want. That is what I desire. So much has changed. And I see how others are with you, and I like what I see. I'm hoping that one day, perhaps, I could be that. I could be that person who can be with you in that way. I do envy them. I want to be like that. I want to be in their shoes. I want to be with you. But I see you from a distance, afraid of approaching you. I don't make a move, and I'm afraid I might just waste that moment. I might miss an opportunity. For now, I'm coming to the realization that I do love you. But I also know that I have to move on from this and finally break free from this veil and express to you what it is that I actually feel for you. I need to no longer hide. All right. Leo. Quite interesting. Your person of interest does want to reach out to you, but there's some hesitation here because they're really overwhelmed. But the majority of these cards are very, very good. Some of you, this could be Crosswatcher, this could be you, Leo. There's something here to do with money, and either somebody here is denying the importance of it, or there is something to do here with let's earn the money and let's settle down afterwards, that sort of thing. But we do have here the materialistic, and this is Goddess Lakshmi. This talks more about wealth, more about money, but that also talks about if somebody is well adjusted enough financially to support the other, to be there for the other person. For example, there may be somebody out there who may be paying all of the bills. The other person is just dependent on them. And perhaps they keep saying, yes, I'm going to get a job. I'm going to go look. Sometimes people do it. Sometimes people don't. So you need to be careful what you're dealing with here, because I do see the illusion over the money. Somebody here might be having some sort of, and of an issue. I'm seeing the word nuptial. So there could be, maybe, prenuptials. All right, let's have a look. So the first set of cards that we just saw, that is the current status. That's a current situation. Here I have the Lover's Path Tarot. With this, I have a look into the past a little bit to see what happened in the first place that caused this problem. Things were very sweet, they were going great, but then things just kind of went downhill. So, what happened? Your person of interest might not have told you this. Most likely they wouldn't. They just don't want to hurt your feelings. They want to be the person who you blame, or they don't want to be the person in charge. And being that person who can be called that individual that broke your heart. They don't want to be that. They don't want to be labeled as that. So that is a problem because people don't talk and we want them to talk. Here, I look at these cards to see why did this connection start to fade. This is for those of you maybe that need closure. This person may have ghosted you. This person may have discontinued the amount of times they talk to you. Maybe they texted you once every day and now it's once a week, once a month, and you wonder what happened. So hopefully this will provide you with a little bit of clarity and some guidance. We have the Four of Cups and we have the Princess of Coins. With the Four of Cups, this is a really big card actually. This talks about how your person of interest was dissatisfied because they had overindulged to the point where they became bored. Too much of anything can lead to boredom, and that is what happened here with a human being. Yes, too much of an individual can also cause boredom. So with that, we also have here how this person was taking someone, this is you, taking for granted your love, your talent, your beauty. And there was a need for a more authentic way of life. And they were reevaluating the relationship because it started to feel superficial. What did they do eventually? They were accepting the situation the way that it was, even though discontent was present. They felt that this would be a passing phase. So, your person of interest was reevaluating this relationship because they felt it was superficial, it was artificial. Now, was it from your side that it was artificial or superficial? No, it was actually from their side. And so they thought, hey, if I'm fake, maybe Leo is fake too. Mirroring, they thought that whatever they were doing, you were doing the same. Very immature way of thinking things. Maybe that's why you have the princess here. It's not a queen. It is not a king. So this is a princess. You are dealing with somebody who is a bit immature and inexperienced. Princess of Coins. Let's have a look. The Princess of Coins. It talks about how there was a need at the time to take responsibility. Nobody did. How there was a lack of messages. And it also even talks about a lack of fertility or a lack of growth. This person was not gaining the knowledge that was needed and necessary to make an idea come into reality. There was a lack of practical planning. There was mail or messages that should have been bringing more possibilities for expansion, but they did not. And there was a lack of business opportunities, and even if opportunities knocked on their door, they were not taking it. Business opportunities and the negative. In the reverse, this could be related to your abundance card, where perhaps there has been opportunities that have been given to this person, but they are not taking certain opportunities. It's like they think they'll know it when they see it, right? We may think any job is a good job, but this person might be a little particular. They might be a little picky. And whatever, for their own reason, maybe they're right. They know what they're doing. However, if somebody else is paying the bills, then of course it's going to start to upset someone eventually. That is very common. That happens. So here we also have too much time thinking and not enough time doing. Waiting for money, waiting for business news, and unrealistic planning. Wow. Okay, so you're dealing with somebody that had a lot of plans, had a lot of ideas, but it was all unrealistic planning. They were waiting for fate and destiny to shower them with abundance and money. So we do have the key word here. Money is an issue. Tell me what happened. Tell me in the comments below if that part resonates, because it's a huge part. It's popping up here and it came before. I do read the comments and I try to answer as many as I can. All right, let's have a look We have here the Beginner's Tarot. So with this one, I like to have a look at any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you. We have here the Six of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. Followed by the King of Pentacles. What did I say? Page of Pentacles? Did I actually say Page of Pentacles? I didn't say Page of Cups, did I? Well, Page of Pentacles is somebody that is in it for the looks, mostly. There is a little bit of money, but it's more of somebody who is very immature, but in there for the looks. They feel that you are so sexy that they feel pulled towards you. However, the one that I should have been reading is that the Page of Cups and the King of Pentacles. I don't know if I actually made a mistake on that, but just go with the flow, guys. Now, wow. Okay, big changes here. You do have page to a king. Big leap. There's no queen or knight in between here. So I see a lot of changes. And they're good changes. Wanting a second chance. Six of Pentacles. Your person of interest wants to change things up a bit. They've made up their mind. They know who they want. And that is you. Yes. They may ask you out, breakfast, lunch, dinner, but somehow they want you in their company, in their presence. They want to be near you. How are they going to approach you? As the Page of Cups. This person may reach out to you, but they will not be very bold. Remember, this is a page. Very shy, sheepish, almost soft kind of energy. But eventually when they do, you will know the reason behind it is because they want something. They want to be in a connection with you. Beautiful card, King of Pentacles. After they have reached out to you, they may also show you that, look, I have changed. I'm not the same as I once was. I'm different. Here with the King of Pentacles, it does show they want to give you this love, this affection. They want to be there for you. They want to take care of you. And this is materialistically. So money is an issue in this connection, or settling down, materialistic gain, that sort of thing is important. And then we have here the world. They realize that you mean the world to them. They also realize that they want to bridge that gap. You guys are worlds apart. You might be living in the same home, but you are emotionally far apart. So this distance, they want to close that gap. Whether you are living in the same place or you are living half across the world, doesn't matter. This person wants to be with you because you mean the world to them. You really do. Not only that, but this could also mean differences. There may be a racial difference here, ethnic background or religious, but there's a difference in terms of the way you view life and the way they view life because your upbringings are quite different. That's also what this shows me. So despite all this, they still want you. They're still approaching you. They still want to give to you more. Why? Because they feel that fate and destiny has given them a second chance. And they want to take that chance. Okay, Abba, take a chance on me. It's been a while I haven't heard any songs actually in many of my readings, but that's something that I'm getting right now. Yeah, it's a nice song. So here we have this person wanting you to take a chance on them. Not only that, but they are now resurrecting from these, I guess, they're coffins or graves, but the graves are not actual graves. I'm not sure what you would call that. They are resurrecting from the coffins that they're in. But the meaning of this is to be renewed, to be refreshed, to have a new awakening, and also moving forward because they're naked, to have transparency and clarity. Everything that is going to happen in the future, moving forward in this connection, your person of interest now wants things to be clear, honest, open communication. That's what they want. Because before, it appears that maybe that was the problem. And that is why they desire that now. Perhaps it was like this from your point of view, where you were open, honest, and clear, but they were not. They feel this is a spiritually based connection, and you did have ecstasy. So they do feel that, and they sense that, and that's also the reason why they feel that it's almost as if they're going against their better judgment in a way. They feel that the universe and the world has a plan for them. And what I'm seeing right now is somebody being pushed by the wind forward. So it's almost as if they're being pushed into another situation, but they have faith in it. They're allowing themselves to be pushed because they want to be pushed. So wherever fate and destiny takes them, they are happy with it because they know that it is somebody that they wish for, and that is you. Very beautiful. All right. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right. I have your Archangel answer cards, and these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. All right. First card is the strongest. We have here, it's up to you. So they are saying you have a choice. It's not the end all be all. You have a choice. And as I've mentioned, we have multiple stories that are written for us. And we can take a chance on a branch, like a squirrel. Jump from one branch to the other. The other branch still has your fate and destiny written. Because it's all written, multiple versions of it. Just depends on you, the actor, or the actress that wants to experience that. So there's no harm. There's no fear that, oh my gosh, if I leave this person, I'm never going to get anybody again. That's not true. All right. Let's have a look here. So first card's the strongest. Yes, you are, Leo, being told. Two groups. Some of you wish to stay, and that's perfectly fine. Others of you, it is okay for you to move on from this person. They are saying here that you are ready. So I do see here that you are ready to move forward in this connection, or you are ready to move forward for another opportunity. How are you ready? Emotionally, spiritually, physically? You are ready to tackle on anything that comes to you because there is going to be an opportunity that is going to come your way. They are saying here, no, it's time for you to reconsider, because you were not going to reconsider certain things. You really did not want to see anybody else. You did not want to think about anything else. You were saying no to opportunities. So they are saying now that no, it's important for you to reconsider what it is that you were going to say and do, your actions, everything. Because recovery is very important. Some of you have been suffering with some type of health issue, and it might have increased ever since this person came into your life and maybe left. Not all of you, and I hope not all of you, but some of you have had this. This is usually due to stress, anxiety, depression. Main things, honestly. There's somebody here that has eczema on the side of the face. You might wonder why it is. It's bumpy and slightly pink. I'm seeing that at my mind's eye. That's because of the stress, okay? So let's just take it back a notch, calm down, and it's going to go away. Okay, you're manifesting negative energies into your life because of that. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a lecture on that right after, okay? So there's a solution, okay? So don't worry about that. This is all metaphysical science. This is all pseudoscience. Doesn't make sense physically, but you guys know when you experience it, you can see the difference. Here we have abundance. Abundance. Did you not have abundance before? Yes, you did. So here I do see still in this connection, Materialistic gain is very important. Settling down is very important. Having money is very important. And that is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. We do need money to survive. But here, you are going to be receiving abundance, and that's a bonus for you, isn't it? Certain things have happened in this connection, and they are saying here for you to ask for help from others. You might be really stressed about this because of this recovery. A lot of stress, worry. Talk to somebody. That's you transferring your energy, letting it out of you, not only into someone else, but saying it, speaking it, and it's out into the universe. That is you releasing that expression. Okay? So it is important for you to do this, because if you don't, it will stay inside of you. It'll fester. It starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then we end up falling sick. So do talk to people. Talk to a friend. Talk to a family member. Express yourself. Tell them what your problem is. There's no harm in doing that. Obviously, make sure you know this person. Make sure they're not somebody who's super jealous of you, because they'll just be happy in your misery. They're just happy. That's the way jealous people are. 2-3 people maximum, I would suggest. And by asking help from others, you will receive guidance and answers that will allow you to reconsider anything that you were going to say or do. Now, Leo, going back to this card, let's talk. I have on my other channel on YouTube, Asnointia Audio, an entire video on negative energies. It's not complete in the sense that I haven't covered everything. There's a lot to cover, but I've given you the basics. What and who are negative energies? These are jinns, demons, evil spirits, things that get attached to us. How do they get attached? How do you remove and recognize these things? That's what I teach. So in that, you will learn this and you'll recognize it. I have packages on my website that allow you to get rid of these things. So for this one specifically, I would recommend the Chakra Checkup package. That is for those of you that feel that it is affecting your mind, body, spirit, and your soul. This is all of you put together. And now it's bringing and breaking things down. So I do a reading for you, and I can see, I have that ability to see what is in your home, around your aura, and inside of your body. The negative energies, the number, and the type. So I tell you this, I teach you how to get rid of them, and pretty soon, every single person that's ever done it, they feel good. So there's that. If you don't want to get the Chakra Checkup, I recommend that you get the Water Wellness package plus the Holy Light package. Holy Light is very important to get. That is a self-help guide, both of them. And it will also get rid of the negative energies. The only difference is that this one, Chakra Checkup, I actually give you a personalized reading. That's the only difference. Leo, that's your reading. Please take care of yourselves. And when I say take care of yourselves, it's not just physical. This is you taking care of your mind, body, spirit, and your soul. All 4 of them make you that special person. Okay? So please do pay attention to all of the aspects in your life, not just the physical, because that's just part of the story. No, there's more to it. There's more to you. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you guys again, and take care. Stay safe. Until next time. Bye now.